Hey guys, it's Matt. Will you look at that? The new Mac actually turns the letters the right way. Not we don't have 10 years of analyzing sweatshirts and things written backwards. We can do away with that after 10 years. This is LBI is Long Beach Island. Um, the video where I broke down the Sade Cherish the Day, it is at Free Voice now, but I did do that a few years ago, but I did this for a completely different reason. I found some more things, but it's just about the amount of breadcrumbs that this exercise led to. I almost could predict what diving into that again would lead to, and quote, the reality, end quote, did not disappoint. It is absolutely incredible how it feeds you things to chase. So that is the second part of the Sade Cherish the Day breakdown, which is right now, Rob told me it is at Free Voice. But I just want to say a couple quick things before you go over there if anybody's interested in hearing my complaining about this. I'm trying to come up with a word for these types of people. I talked to a relative the other day, and we were talking about the French Open and how it is just ridiculous what they're still doing over there. They have a stadium that holds 20,000 people, and they let next to no one in. Everybody's masked up, and they actually had for half of it they had a 9 o'clock curfew. So if there was a night match, they were kicking people out in the middle of the match. They were kicking people out. So I'm on the phone with this relative, and this is the name I want to come up with for this type of person, where they're actually there. I have these words listed here, like a defender of the system, an apologist for the system, but this person, the words I wrote down is like a converter or a perfume applier. So this person said, "Oh, I like it better without fans." Look, and I know this person pretty well. They loved when Jimmy Connors played to the crowd. And no, but look, if you like sports, part of it is the fan interaction. Nobody likes a completely quiet stadium where you can hear the tennis balls bounce and, 5 people in the stands, everybody's in a mask. No one would like that situation. It's so toxic, so unlike anything you would expect sports to be. But you have apologists of the system. You have defenders. But they're always go, "Oh, Matt, this needs to be done." They're defenders of it. They can't just come out and say, "Yeah, that's effed up." They'll never give you that. But then you have a whole new level of person, which I wrote the converter. They will, for their own interpretation, they'll convert really, really dark news to something that they're trying to get themselves to believe it's good. Like, oh, this area of Germany only allows 3 licks of an ice cream. Well, that's good. Instead of just even being neutral, they're trying to get themselves to believe, and it's all a false presentation for them to convince themselves. Or if something dark starts to come up, or a little bit of a recognition of something that we would recognize, something that's very, very nefarious in what the system is doing to people. These people try to suppress it, and I also call them perfume appliers. And it just came up the other day. Oh, no fans at the French. I like that better, and they don't like it better. It's just they're just simply trying to convince themselves, because just defending the system isn't good enough. You actually have to convince yourself that it's better this way. I actually had Ken portray this trait several months back when he said, when we thought all these businesses were going to go out of business, which magically they at least in Northeast United States they didn't. Almost nobody did. It's like a reality breakdown. Ken said, it's better if it's time to clean house. So it's better if some of these businesses that were lesser go out and the whole economy resets. That's better for the long run. That's a perfume applier. Did you think about the business that's going to be put out where they're just about to send 2 kids to college, the little mom and pop store? Did you think of that? Or is it just good for you? So these are, if you have a name, leave the name at the bottom. And I didn't, I need to spend more time on coming up with a name. But the point is, it's somebody that's a whole level above just an apologist or a defender. A whole new level of trying to convince themselves, which is really sick. So guys, it's over at Free Voice, the Sade breakdown. And obviously on that platform, I can show a lot more and do a lot more than I can do here. And that is, again, it's not a .com, it's .io. That's the extension on Free Voice. Thanks.